Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain's...
Oh, he's Sherlock Grump.
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks travelling all this way, enduring this...
That's just Mycroft's nonsense. Still...
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there were...
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity, and so we're a little late. What of it?
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions...
Oh, at last. I'm quite ready to get...
Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo Deluso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception. If you need something,
Welcome
sir,
to Il Palazzo
please inquire at
Deluso,
reception.
sir. We just need your signature.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Is this familiar to you?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Can I ask you a question?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Is this familiar to you?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Would you like a drink, sir? Would you like a drink, sir?
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room to... I see it was reserved for two...
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Could you help me?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Do you know anything about this?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Are you able to help me?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir. Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as... what?
Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary...
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch, our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a seance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche. The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Could you help me?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir. Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Could you help me?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce. If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise.
Bacchus would find this place incredibly dull, don't you think? Sherry.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat,
No.
So it is nonsense.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as...
Deliver it to him.
Stubborn
Slapping oneself in the face is also... A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a... The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and...
No matter how long you stare at the stick, take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it. Don't ask me about the cane. I was with you the whole time. All right. I hope you...
The cane itself is not
enough.
enough.
I was with you the whole time.
I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here. Are you able to help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Could you help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Could you help me?
That's a question I can answer.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, but I never heard of this.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, but I've never heard of it.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what? And dressed as what?
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
May I ask you something?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Excuse me, just one question.
I can't help you, friend.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
Help me, please.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Time to check your who, what,
Is this
and what,
familiar to
Sherry.
you?
Who are you
Sorry,
asking?
but I never
About
heard of
what?
this.
And dressed as what?
Could you help me?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Is this
Or are
familiar
just
to you?
annoying these people
I
on
can't help
purpose?
you, friend.
Would you like a drink, sir?
This
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it.
Holmes, and if a
The police? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in... How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an...
Emma wished to speak with its former owners.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and...
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you...
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirt. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a...
Ah, yes.
Indeed, perhaps too much.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing.
Stay here, and don't touch anything.
Don't fret, I'll...
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. There are light
Ectoplasm.
traces of rouge.
The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious.
Really, she? Poor thing.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. And there was a shadow.
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will...
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was... I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Rose D'Amour. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... This
Our
reminds me
witness
of
was a
fairy tale,
nosy
Sherry.
maid.
Can you find your princess?
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. Is this familiar to you?
That's a question I can answer.
Help me, please.
You look like an honorable man. I have some information for you.
May I ask you something?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir.
No.
How did you know?
Simple. You change.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it.
Oh, my.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened.
I was, and I saw everything.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen.
A ghost?
It was a...
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes!
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what...
The medium...
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that.
The ghost. Oh,
Surely
sir,
a pleasant
I remember
dream
it
is
forever.
better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Are you able to help me?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Lady Craven.
Do you know anything about this?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
Could you help me?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Lady Craven is not... Lady Craven is...
Is this familiar to you?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not who she seems.
May I ask for your assistance?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not...
You're here, at last. I didn't do that.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now...
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only
investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not.
Please, help me. The police will... You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants...
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know?
So you didn't follow her? Is Mr. Galici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man...
Well, I will have to visit reception myself. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost...
I see. And
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid?
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched. This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock. Aha, a neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? This ring looks out of place. Virtus Audactus Am. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge, Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them? That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen, and it turns out she had them all.
Do you recognize this ring? Did you ever see Miss Emma?
No. And why should she? Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You... You know that.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him. Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but...
Awkward. Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Excuse me, just one question.
That's a question I can answer.
You always take me to the best of places.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the
Someone is
unpredictable
making
and
the most
unwelcome.
Can you
tools
blame the
and
man?
accessories
I'd say he's not
for
ordering
masterful
enough.
prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
A familiar substance. It's the Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation. Someone is making... I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may...
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the... I have shocking news that changes your situation.
I'm not in the necessary state.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while...
What? How?
Well, you claim to be a medium.
What? No, it...
Oh well, at least I... Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
The spirits are silent, and so am I. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. This object simply isn't resonating with me. The spirits are silent, and so am I. This object simply isn't resonating with me.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly?
What a coincidence.
A coincidence indeed. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Bilge, balderdash and baloney, the lot of them. With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are
It wasn't me.
You entered the You have
this
a couple.
That's it.
There's
Use.
You are.
I'll get out of this, Mr. Holmes, and I swear. Don't you bastards dare touch me! Holmes!
If Craven wants to claim his innocence, he should be more careful how he talks.
Money talks too, Sherry. Let's hope it's not too... That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happened.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view. Then we must be...
A free ride.
Is every...
John, I
thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Can I ask you a question?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
May I ask for your assistance?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what?
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything.
A pocket watch? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
May I ask you something?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose? This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Help me, please.
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Are you able to help me?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Can I ask you a question?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
So, you think if you have money we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
May I ask you something?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Oh,
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes.
friends.
I must say I was rather absorbed in it all.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt.
Speak no more of it. Once I learned who you were, the peace...
How did you come to possess my mother's...
Oh, Ma... After her death, there was an estate. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch.
Thank you. Rather odd, loitering in...
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art now. A diligent observer might note that you too were loitering.
Closure,
And what is...
understanding.
You didn't understand from afar.
Of course
Your mother.
Otherwise than...
No, you... Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery of your travels.
Are you all right, Sherry?
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Hey.
Can I ask you a question?
Why don't you go and ask your rich friends?
هو ده مايك مطاوي أو كده وكتسب ونوزدبو وبصنا كي بوليس كده بريه بتامتسم بردك مالا بيشا غير بزام بردك اشتكى مشكلة كبيرة ترسم كم سقطي كردي عندك رستيبة سيديلي لكاتي خصك ميداز دي خاتم ده
Thief throttled. A lady was living a double life. The cheapest news on the island. Thank you.
سردي كل نويل تواني شي رابردوكو بنويل إل Palazzo Deluso شنده بوجنك لا جوركي داخن كانت بوليس يا باسي كابريا كده كتاز ما قرتن باندا بابت سمو سر خريطي بردا كاليريا Deciderei te lai vera, open world. Avea. Lai niyet. Her pasır bu ne bileyim bu. Daha uydum kadar. Skayıt diğerini. Hala çim var. Sıma polisi bize amluatine sır kabra. Nasıl? Rumbaz da onda dedi.
Stark do this, Stark do. Yes? What?
No, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I.
What's the archive?
But why the archive?
You bet it will. Say one thing for Logan.
What happened?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thing. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress?
Get off your high horse, mister. You think...
Actually, I'm quite...
Well, I see no harm in it. Here's the address.
Оставите любовь. Есенюй. Любергич восстае. Тирухи. Deviyormuş ki Leyla bu polisi halkenet. Evet. Yok, işmal yok polis. O остается.
May I ask for your assistance?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Is this familiar to you?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Eu zirkina tam gorum. Yapsam la bardakato.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what?
Baba kamızır kupsa. Muzika etse muzika mişki bildim. Yani çile bakayım. Vakti kavim lip gelir muzika. Yani şelali diye, yak şelali diye. Lá eu quisei vacinação, mas eu vi-me. Vou dizer assim, é Bashira. Segunda aí, olá eu ana boa ela jura bem, que uma casa santer bem. Dar bardilha, nós vamos se machender. تقريبا هاكم خلق بزام سيدي الشارع وتسيو بردا ومساج تشكي بقرآن تسمولاي بوليسي ورستانك لازم تسموي لازم تسمي بوليسكي ريبيست رسمية وتزا يعني كرسمية كربيت مبيبة منه يعني دي بتسمكن رسامكي نايتس رودر ري اوتسوسري سكالاتي وتزورة ملوحة مويب يعني دو سكالاتي بقرن ويقت سكا قومي بيدا كما قرن ساني ما بيراز رشتكمو وتشي ولا خو ديارين كرت خو شلون دياري كرت وتشي سترينجا مي والله بحياتي كمية واقرص من كل ولا شي من بس أنا
Are you able to help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
عندي تسكليرة بي
Is this familiar to you?
Your money doesn't impress me.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
تصورها
Hello. We're really short on time. It's tough.
أخي ونوانا ريه بيه كودا
Hey.
غير الشوا فيو من دار نيد سيبي رو روتو سبت بتشي هجريتن بديو كابريا
Can I ask you a question?
If I knew the answer to that, I'd have your suit in exchange.
وتشارك حمد يعني
Is this familiar to you?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
فاتي حمو يحسو دي بزر كاين قبل ثاني شو
Are
مافيا
you able to help me?
Are you looking for trouble? 'Cause I can find you some.
Can I ask you a question?
Are you looking for trouble? 'Cause I can find you some.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry.
ايوه زينيو
You
كابريا
sure you know what you're doing?
وتستقليرو
Do you know anything about this?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
الدار برد مبسي
Can I ask you a question?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
قالوا
You
كده
just
جورسون
annoying
زام
these
زام
people
لا
on
لا
purpose.
اسباتسيو
May I ask for your assistance?
I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
وتشي وهرديت بابي جرم
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I have a question too.
ايش بسير
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
وتشي والله اشتاك مديتو ورا مكوات ميرو
I'm pleased to meet you.
وصفي تساكي كير بس تينا قيشت وتشي ومنيش زركم برد وهاتي متزيك اشوفكم يعني بخوم تزيكم كابريكا نايتسيا وي بيكس ماني داتي لا تيك توك تزوني باوي زين دا الاخوة بعيدتي وش تنطي عربية كانت بدري وانا عراق وجمن وزانا مأبيا يبرس ما كان بيبتني كابريكا بس فكر دي سكلا صليك تودت صليك تسين ها وي خم وقت زكا بوشم ها دري الري بيدا موزاني هاتي بي بزرك كان رقي بيدا زلكاين ورشكي بكار بهرم بوي خم وقت زكا بوشم صليك تود سيتين هقم يعني راو زاون تسيكرتو كردي صليك تود سي يعني اوبي يعني شوا
No, those clothes are wrong.
All right, I've got it.
القطاع ديك كما هي بدت
He was wearing a hat.
Well...
Oh.
then هاك لا بك ياس اوكلا
Why are you wearing a police uniform?
Not at all.
ترى هي ست بدري بلاتو يتسيو نبو ياكو يدي كما هو
No, senor.
You didn't tell...
But I did.
هاكا هو ابري هاكي
Something isn't right.
وشو نبو يتسمعوا زعما متأكد بس هما
Something isn't right.
الرادة بيري يتسمع هم تأكدوا اشتغليتي زركا
Something isn't right.
رهيب هديو
Something isn't right. 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 Something isn't right.
أي حاجة غلطة. عينك لتشيني عينك. بس منيجلي.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
وتستقري يعني. يندر خوني قوري بس غير أخوي قوري. عينك لتشيبي. زمولة برينيا. لا تساوي.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead? On airs.
شو وقت خولي.
Oh, look, disguise yourself.
Fancy.
أنا قشت ما عينك لتشيني. بس مريض أبو مساري. وتسيو. وتملوبو من در.
Something isn't right.
يا عينك لتشيبي.
What can I do for you?
We have
What
a
can I
job
do
to
for
do,
you,
John.
Sherlock?
لو سمعناك من ديتريو. وتسيو. أو نبيو كابريا. يا وتشوي لي بركم. يا روت ستري. وستي راس تقيني زلو برك. كم بيشنياري كير. هاتوني سرسامكم. وك أو بياونا تابلو كان الشام بيجو يولبتم. ديك دخل. تبيكم ترخم وتشوي ليبكم. عند اشتداني قرنا لتسام بكر. تبيجو خم وتشي دز بيشاندم خم وتشي كبري بيشاندم. ديك اسمه بعيزي. سيدو. لازم بيري ده متساوي. تبي بير بي. بنادم بخران.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
Oh no, it's all wrong. You look.
What is wrong exactly?
Why, everything. He had black. Something isn't right.
عينك كبنا بالمو. يكردم ومكر. ديتو فانتازي. لا بكر أشياء سيدة بركو. بولرتي. لا بكر رش. أو هالبتم.
Something isn't right.
أو تيرا ومرحلة. شو هي عينك يعني؟
face is too innocent now. There was something evil about his face. Yes.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches.
يعني بس سميركم كمان. إعجاز.
Something isn't right.
كوردي.
Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something isn't right. Something. No, those clothes on. No.
Good, David.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite...
Well, I suppose you can take the police. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. Let me...
Thank you very much.
لحد هيك ندور. بتصدور. وي بوليس هكي.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made...
No, really?
No trouble.
Huh. Hey.
Can I use the art?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you
I appreciate...
What did you say your name was?
Holmes?
Come and see me after you're done. Sorry, I'm busy now.
بس باش هو ارشيف مدي برجر يعني كيس قديمة كان بيرنر او بياوي كاز جميري دايك من السرقورة كروا بس ليو كاليكون نوي بوليس اسمه سرقة بران لازم وشملي كمان دز دكان بسير كردني سير مم دري بسيري سير مان دكان يعني بس سير سرمانو
How do you do?
فين اللي صار نقشة ديري يعني ريحة قرص بنو ساعات ببي برين تاوي كردي أمن بس ساعتك ديك مرحلة بيما كارزام سند اللايف مكتو تشي ديارة اللي قري أو تشي هو اللي ده أو تسيو
Are you able to help me?
زي مرحلة كم ديتو أو تسيتو إيرا وناديتك ناتي ميرا كلش بيه يعني بتسيت ساكي بقريت يكيشتم استفكر ملوتو أها تتسو داري أشملوات مدري
Can I ask you a question?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
يا أحب أوراقي
Oh, I need a day off.
لكن زينية وشيلي رأبوكو تعذيبة جري احترافي أو تسيك دخل والله يمشكو أوه درسيو ولو أنا سريت يبرن دانكي ليو بيتن هاكا بدانكي كبري لبن جيبي خن أتا احتراف صوتي زور بيت يا ناو تنزيل تسيو تناقب
This area is restricted.
تاخوب لايسو بس وش تقولتسيو
Help me, please.
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
جمارشش جمارش نزر هاتي منفري ليرة بتزيب الطايبة في شهر بيه وش تانش لك دارين كا دينيرة بس دارين استداني لازم حرسات تتاكل يعني
This area is restricted.
قرين بزركل
Help me, please.
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know.
May I ask you something?
Why don't you go and ask your rich friends?
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Do you know anything about this?
I usually have an answer for everything, but not for this.
رهيب دي بسنة وناسين ريجرت يا الري. ساعات سترين قبل بقى. ديوانا دوتس ليرنا.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
أنا إيريك سيانا قربي. ثواني تندو تيجي. هتاخد سيتي ثواني بتسكوكان. ثواني مناي. بتستقم لأخوه. آخر يكم سير. سير بشرط. رودو. أنا كتيبة. ليش كان بيكسب على قريب.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a police...
Really?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. Absolutely.
Aşağı mari de çendere. Raplaşıya diğer polis. Stonewood Manor. Grand Sara, Stonewood. Grand Sara. Grand Sara. Grand Saray. Regay beden. راتسارات تبوكا ستونود مانور أو قوري وردت سمومتك يا حمد قرب دير الرابيدة دي أو هراي ناوي أو بتسمى درجيرة
I'm done with the archives for now.
As a matter...
Wait,
Gone miss... See that? I would take them.
I understand your...
Oh, there's just one small minor...
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise.
That's this. Follow me.
ورد ميتشندر سلاح
So, you're a newcomer.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian.
An automatic.
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you... The first targets are in the next room.
Concentrate, Sherry. The snuff's ready. We need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
See to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill... Move on to the next room, new boy.
Come on, Sherry. It's just
That's
like in
an
childhood.
order.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style.
I could do this all day.
Advantage. Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Our enemies might be stronger than us. We rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour. Uh-oh, Sherry. That's a nice shot. You could have killed the fella, Sherry, if he was alive. If you stand here and use your snuff box on him, you can definitely overcome him, Sherry. It's all calculated. Ah, Sherry, you give him the pepper snuff. Use the powder. The snuff's ready. I've been... Come
Helpful
on.
advice, John.
Let's
I
impress
would
that
never
old
have
copper
guessed.
with our results.
Good job, new boy. Well, I must say... But... Well, that's that guy here.
Oh.
Then let's...
Give him the pepper snuff.
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground. Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
I'm coming for you.
It won't work this way.
I'm coming. I couldn't...
Nasıl bilgirim? بطلت سيورة وزقي
Mr. Party.
بس لو كده ملاني بمري لازم مش عندي كتسي بيبي لازم كشتم لازم
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Do some.
Give him the pepper snuff.
هو تقيدك الروا
Weaken him first.
I couldn't miss the party.
Overcome him, don't...
I'm coming.
It won't work this way.
I couldn't miss the party.
The snuff's ready. Give him the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you, and...
The snuff's ready.
تستويكم قلب سيكم هلا بيرو بكرة
We can overcome the brute now.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's enough. Congratulations on the arrest.
I did tell you.
Well, here is yours. Well, I'll tell...
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now,
Well,
shall we
let's
head
check
for
there.
Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Şurada. Şansır surmanısı.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Вот Санта Ферци типи мы. Вот все. Симсава халина бит. Рекорды на мотива. Mekanikanya. Kurna lahir pinats. Dio wala pinats.
Hey, Sherry. There's
After
post
reading
here.
that, I am even less eager to
seems
return
as if the
home than
letter was
before.
delivered recently.
Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Iraho bas kubt majuri. Etsu.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's...
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to. Oh well. Come on. Seems fine to me. Take a look around, Sherlock.
Lilia şartı. Выцеешь тантики.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious. An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. Funny, Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
بردم خانووکە بزانم لە پێشێرت چ بووە دارێک شکایە دووبار
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested. It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Ah, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that this deserves further investigation.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet.
Aha. In we go.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavour. I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavour. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
This book, where I kept my collection of coins, it used to be bigger.
Oh, no. We won't let this stand, right, Sherry? I want to find my...
It's... Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can... Another one. There must be something important behind... I can feel it. Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you. Come on, sing with me, Sherry. Come on, sing with me, Sherry.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe. One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning. I think our family portrait used to hang here. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Have to catch them all, right?
Another one. There must be something... Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.